Whatever information we think about the prophets, our source is the Quran, because God knows history. When it comes to unreliable sources writing information about prophets of God, it's neither here or there. And the biggest problem with that is it also makes zero sense. Most of it. It's irrational. Some guy has intercourse with his daughters, his own daughters. He drinks, he overdrinks. He has intercourse with the daughter, his own daughter. And then the next day, he does the same thing with the other daughter. Right? Okay, his two daughters. Now, and this person comes to you and says, my friend, I'm a prophet of God, and you're going to learn information from me about God now. What would you say to that person?
I'd be quite skewed with what they're telling me.
All right. Yeah. Another prophet, if you want to talk about Abraham, he married his sister.
Yep.
So, else do you want to say, He married his own blood sister. The Bible mentions that. You don't call it half sister, whatever, but still a sister, his sister. And he married it. Like, come on, just call some common sense. You're not going to accept this information about prophets of God. Wherever you look about prophet of God, you find very crazy attributions to them. And it would make perfect sense for the people, that nation that these prophets were sent to, which were a corrupt nation. They worship the calf. They changed the revelation of God multiple times. They killed prophets of God. Of course, they're going to change and attribute the worst things to the prophets. They attribute the worst things to God himself. Why wouldn't they do it to the prophets? They said God is defeated by Jacob in a wrestling match. He forgets and he needs to be remembered. He regrets the decisions that he made. The rainbow reminds him when he forgets. All of this nonsense that they describe to God. So let alone prophets. Humans are not going to, you're not going to be safe from their changes if they ascribe these things to God.